Are you ready to take a journey? Are you ready to stop living the life that you despise and start living the life that you dream of? These are the thoughts I told myself as I struggled through college trying to take 19 credit hours of classes while also working 30 hours a week. My checking account at the very maximum would always have about 120 bucks in it, if not less throughout the week to pay for incidentals. I worked all the time. I went to school during the day, and at night I had to deprive myself of sleep just to study. Most of my friends, however, went out during the day and at night and would go ride go karts, go to bars, go to parties, go to concerts, all kinds of fun stuff that I couldn't afford, not only in terms of money, but also in terms of time. It was late one of those nights that I watched one of my friends Snapchat a video of him and his friends riding on a wakeboard on the back of a boat in a lake that I realized I was tired of living my current routine. After changing my life over the past 2 years, I have finally found out the way to start living the life that I want. That is not only the life that I've dreamed of, but also I've heard others dream of the same life as well. And it's also a life that helps to set myself up for success later on. It does involve um, pausing some gratifications in life, but they're sacrifices I deem necessary to make in order to be successful later on. Now, I want to teach everyone how to do this, and the most important time in the world to do this is in your 20s. The decisions you make in your 20s will affect you for the rest of your life. And I want to try to help people start making those decisions now in their 20s or even their 30s. I want everyone to make these lifestyle changes now as well so that they can reap the benefits of a healthy, successful, and wealthy life later on. Now, I want to teach you all how to do this. I must warn you of three major items. Number one, from this point on, you must take responsibility for all of your own actions. You can't blame others. You can't rely on others. You can only create success for yourself and for your family. Only. Period. No more excuses. Anything that's happened to you in the past, that's in the past. From this point forward, every decision you make will directly affect if you will become successful or not. Number two, this process will be uncomfortable for a while. That is okay. In fact, that's normal. The idea behind this routine is that you make key sacrifices in your life right now so that later on you will never have to make a sacrifice in your life again. This means you may have to abandon some of your common comforts in your life in order to become successful. If you feel discouraged, just remember, you can't have any success in your life without some form of sacrifice. Number three, be aware that your peers may treat you differently. They may call you weird, insane, nuts, crazy because of your new lifestyle choices. This includes your friends, this includes your family, this could even include your boyfriend or your girlfriend. This may scare you, however, remember that most normal people, notice normal is what I say, most normal people live paycheck to paycheck. Most normal people live in hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt their entire life. Most normal people only live about 20% of the dream life that they dream of. They only get to experience 20% of the things that they've always wanted to do. Just remember that whenever in American society, when we talk about the top 1% of people, the top 1% who own 90% of the money and 90% of the success, or whatever statistic it is nowadays, remember that key word in there, the top 1%. All right? The top 1% of all people in America are successful and wealthy. 1% isn't considered normal. 1% is the statistical anomaly. So remember, when these people call you nuts, the people that are normal are calling you nuts, just remember, you're not aiming to be normal. If you want a normal lifestyle, you could go get in debt. You could go work a job that you hate. You can live a life where you never actually get to live your dream life. We're not aiming for normal. We're aiming for your dream life, the life you've always dreamed of. If you want to be successful, you're gonna have to be weird. You need to be different when when you're making these choices, because being successful isn't just one simple choice. Being successful isn't a job. It isn't inheritance. It isn't family influence. It isn't about your education. Being successful is a lifestyle. It is a multitude of choices. It's a bunch of small choices put together in order to change your lifestyle for the better. Now, are you ready to start living the life you've always dreamed of? Please stay tuned and I will show you how to do so. I have learned these concepts and these techniques from hundreds of successful people, from books, and from autobiographies of the most successful people in America. I will try and post videos of each concept that will ultimately lead you to success. Now, most of you might think that the concepts I tell you are weird. That's okay. Some of these things might seem weird to you at first. It's okay. I just please ask that you just consider the thing that I've told you and consider how it can change your life. I'm not doing this to be a show off. I'm doing this because I am tired of seeing hardworking people like myself struggle, and I want to see you succeed. I want you to succeed. Now you may ask yourself, how can you trust me that the things I'm teaching are valid? Well, that's because I have researched a lot of time and money on this. In fact, one of my old jobs was researching statistics of wealthy people. I did this professionally. Well, and you can also know that the principles I tell you are principles I live by myself. Each one of these principles that I tell you, or each one of these concepts, I do it myself. I do it myself because these are things that I've always been told, that if you want to lead others, you need to lead by example. I'm trying to lead by example, and I'm trying to live by the concepts and the principles that I will teach you. If you want to become successful, you want to live your dream life, please stay tuned to this channel, and I will try to tell you how to do so.